classes because they have been taught incorrect principles. Some of these principles include: go to school and get good grades so you can get into college and secure a steady job with good benefits. They have been taught to say, "I can't afford it," instead of, as the rich do, asking, "How can I afford it?" There is nothing in this world that you can't afford. If you truly want something, you will find a way to get it. The rich understand this principle. The first step is to get out of the public school mindset. You must believe that you can succeed, manage your own business, and generate wealth. A huge roadblock that stands in the way of individuals accomplishing this goal is fear of failure. You will experience failure, but you must turn it into a great opportunity by learning something from it and moving on. There is no rich man out there who hasn't failed, but the secret is, when they fall down, they quickly stand up again, learn from it, and their great desire to attain their goals only grows larger. The Battle of the Alamo is a great example. It was a complete failure for the Texans. In spite of this, or rather, because they knew the secret of turning a failure into a success, they used the Alamo to stir up the people to victory. Even today, more than 100 years later, Texans still talk about the Alamo with pride, and they lost. Winners are not afraid of losing. They understand that failing is a part of the process and can become a great blessing to them if they treat it as a success. What we must understand is that life is going to be hard, unstable, and full of failure, whether we are rich or poor. You cannot avoid that. You might as well take the opportunities life brings and run with them. Don't fight against them. You can be stable and poor or middle class, or take a little risk and become wealthy. It's your choice. However, you can't just begin taking uneducated risks at random. The trick is approaching a potentially high-risk situation with the proper education and training. This will turn a high-risk situation into a low-risk one. So, what do you do about it? How do you start? The technique that wealthy people use to accumulate wealth and retire early is simple. They acquire income-producing assets. An income-producing asset is 1. A business that doesn't require your presence. This is a business that you own, but you pay other people to manage. 2. Stocks. 3. Bonds. 4. Mutual funds. 5. Income-generating real estate. 6. Notes, or IOUs. 7. Royalties from intellectual property, such as music, scripts, patents, etc. And 8. Anything that has value, creates income or appreciates, and has a ready market. In order to become rich, you must desire it enough to read, study,